Welcome to my latest jigsaw journey. In this video, I will show you the highlights from my assembly of this 1500-piece Educa jigsaw entitled La Vista. I have bought this puzzle second-hand. My goal is to complete this puzzle in less than 24 hours. I have only done an Educa puzzle once before, and I have only ever done two 1500-piece puzzles, so I don't have so much data to base my goal on. I am thinking that if it would have 1000 pieces, my goal would be 13 hours. If I multiply 13 by 11 and then divide by 6, I get 24, hence my goal. For this puzzle, my preliminary plan is to start with the edges, followed by all of the straight lines such as picture frames. After that, I intend to proceed in a fairly standard way, except that I don't want to get bogged down sorting pieces. I will sort the pieces that can be sorted easily, and I will leave the other pieces laying face up on cards. I will wait until I feel ready before dealing with these pieces. I will show my puzzle journey as a sequence of stages. For each stage, I will show an image and state the time taken for that stage, followed by the total time taken, followed by my comments, if any. So, let's get started. Stage time, 1 hour and 9 minutes. Total time, 1 hour and 9 minutes. I was surprised to see that all of the pieces have the same basic shape except for approximately 200 pieces that will not interlock along one of their edges. So I thought it would be intriguing to separate these pieces from the rest and see if I can fit some of them together. You see these pieces on the two cards that are furthest to the right in this image. You also see unsorted pieces laid out on the other 6 cards. I have 10 cards altogether. I have reserved 2 cards for the purpose of assembling parts of the puzzle. One thing that I have learned from doing La Katrina in my previous journey is that I should always keep at least 1 card free for building parts of the puzzle. Stage time, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Total time, 4 hours and 47 minutes. As you can see, I have built the frame. The red part in the top right. Some parts of some picture frames, these are on the card in the top left, and 2 larger clusters are shown in the bottom right. The other 2 cards show matching pairs of non-interlocking pieces. I think that my current approach is okay, so I will continue with it in the next stage. Stage time, 1 hour and 54 minutes. Total time, 6 hours and 41 minutes. Most of the parts that I have built during this stage are shown on the cards to the right. After doing what I could with the picture frames, I moved on to focus on the lightest colored pieces. Stage time, 4 hours and 23 minutes. Total time, 11 hours and 4 minutes. One thing that has been frustrating me is that I am continually knocking the pieces that do not interlock. A slight touch can knock them out of place. Other than this annoyance, I am enjoying doing this puzzle. It is challenging but doable. All of the pieces that you see on this image are connected together. In addition, I have approximately 60 pairs of non-interlocking pieces, plus 30 pieces in other small groups, laid out on cards. Stage time, 3 hours and 51 minutes. Total time, 14 hours and 45 minutes. I have added pieces to various parts of the puzzle as shown in this image. I have spent too much time on the large picture in the top center. This was not a smart move, I think. I have been struggling, but I should be able to start speeding up now as the number of pieces left decreases. Stage time, 3 hours and 48 minutes. Total time, 18 hours and 33 minutes. I have 481 pieces to go. For some reason, it took me ages to build the statues in the middle of the puzzle. One thing that has slowed me down is that the pieces fit together quite badly. In particular, the puzzle has been manufactured in 2 halves, left and right, which are not aligned. You can see this if you look closely at the part that I have circled in blue. Stage time, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Total time, 20 hours and 51 minutes. I have 357 pieces to go, so my average rate was 0.8 pieces per minute during this stage. I believe that I will start speeding up from now on. Stage time, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Total time, 23 hours and 49 minutes. For this stage I have not been aiming for speed, and have not been looking at the target image. Stage time, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Total time, 26 hours and 52 minutes. For this stage, I continued with my relaxed approach whilst not looking at the target image. This puzzle took me almost 3 hours longer to complete than my original goal. It was much harder than I had thought. The puzzle has been manufactured in 2 halves which are misaligned. Moreover, the overall fit of the puzzle is poor. Although this is an old second-hand puzzle that is quite worn, I will avoid buying Educa puzzles in the future. Also, the shapes of the pieces are very similar, so I made many misfits during this journey. This is nonetheless a personal best time for me for a 1500-piece puzzle. However, I have done the 2000-piece puzzle, La Katrina, in a shorter time. My times clearly depend mostly on the individual characteristics of each puzzle. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this journey. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment.